In this video, I'm going to go over the bunkai from the beginning of the kata Nijishiho. And the way we're going to do it is the way you do it in a self-defense situation. So, before I do the technique, I want to explain something. I strongly believe in mental toughness. And mental toughness is about the fact that if the other person tries to get under your skin, says something in regards to your race, to your accent, to how you look, you should not get ticked and overreact based on that. So mental toughness is all about saying, I know what I'm doing, I don't want to start a fight, but if the fight starts, I'm just going to focus on not getting hurt, not hurting the other person more than I need to. And so mental toughness requires you to think and park your emotions aside and say, how can I get out of this situation and remain safe? So despite whatever the person might say to you, you're going to remain calm, address the person with respect, because that's how you're going to prevail coming out of that situation. So now, we're going to do the technique. So we're in this situation, and I've pleaded my case, hey sir, I'm not looking for trouble, and he throws a punch. I block, I punch, and then I come here. So what I'm doing is, I am putting my elbow under his armpit. So I'm going to release the energy so that he doesn't, my student doesn't get hurt. Well, basically what you're doing is, you're putting him in a very uncomfortable position. We're going to show you in a second. He can't punch you, he can't hurt you. It's a form of submission, but maybe you give him a chance to think, hey, do I really want to pick a fight with this guy? So again, hey, sir, I'm not looking for trouble. He throws a punch. So I'm blocking here, punching, and then going up here. And basically I'm ramming my elbow right under his armpit, trying to punch right. He can't get to me. And then I can even move around. And relax. Again, I have to be careful and not put too much pressure under his armpit. We have a lot of nerve endings, and I don't want to accidentally hurt my student. So with this technique, what you can do is, let's say his friends are at the back, I can actually move around and have him in between me and his friends so that they can't hurt me, but he's maybe telling them, perhaps he's the leader to the group, hey guys, lay down, like this guy knows something, we don't want to mess around with this guy. So now we're going to do it fast one more time and then slow it down, and that's it. So from here, I'm not looking for trouble. And then I can move around, and like I said, position his friends behind. And he can't punch me, he can't hurt me. And obviously I don't want to keep him in that situation for too long. If he's the only one and he wants to start a fight based on what he's telling me, like, you let go of me, I'm going to hurt you, then I can throw him from there or do more submission. So now we're going to slow it down. So from here he punches. I am going to do a technique like this. Basically, I am going to guide his punch right beside my body. From here, I'm going to do a punch to soften him up. Perhaps I'll fracture a couple of his ribs. At this point, he's already hurting, but he hasn't registered that yet. And then I'm going to put my elbow under his armpit, like so. And that's the lesson plan for today. Remember, try to avoid confrontation. Try not to get into a fight. Think of that mental toughness I told you about. Don't let people get under your skin. You're better than that. Don't start a fight if you don't need to. And that's it for today.